Hello everybody and welcome to Awaken with Lizzie B, and I am here with my regular, amazing, special guest, Aimee Moscow.
Hi everybody.
And as you know, following along with us, we are reading her book.
Gratitude plus forgiveness times love equals happiness.
So I wanted to tell you why we are doing this, why we are reading this book together, why we're hoping that you're reading this book. Are you buying this book? How are you going to read the book with us if you're not buying the book? So the link to buy the book is right in the comments. But the reason why we are doing this, I mean, there's lots of books out there, but why this book? The reason why is because I really believe that this is your guide to happiness. If you only read just a couple pages a day or even just one little excerpt, because we're taking these videos in such a way that we're just going one excerpt at a time. So even if you just read a paragraph, this is going to make a huge difference for you. Isn't that the way the book was designed?
Yes.
So it's not one of those books that we're expecting you to read 25 pages or even 10 pages a day.
Yeah, you can read a little excerpt and it's kind of like food for thought, something to contemplate and see how it applies to your life or how it could apply to your life, just in little bite-sized pieces.
Yeah. So to that end, we are going to talk about awakening to your divinity. Now, what does this even mean to awaken to your divinity? I mean, because we don't walk around saying those words. So,
right.
So in like layman's terms and everyone's terms, how would you describe what awakening to your divinity means?
Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to start off with an excerpt from the book, and it'll start the discussion on what awakening to divinity really is.
Okay, great.
Okay, so we're still on chapter 1. This is what, our 8th video, and we're still on chapter 1. So this is what I'm talking about, little bite-sized pieces. Okay, so this excerpt is from page 12, and it's entitled Awakening to Divinity. As souls, we agree to operate at reduced spiritual and mental capacity when we take on a body, so our journey is completely authentic. We choose to forget because if we fully remembered our divinity and unlimited resources available to us while in these bodies, we would experience incarnation from a very different perspective. Okay, so what that means is basically we're these brilliant, all-knowing beings, our souls, the inner part of us, and we have access to all these unlimited resources, but in order to have an authentic experience as a human being, we had to kind of disconnect from that knowledge or that wisdom, that deep soul wisdom that we have, because otherwise our experiences would seem menial and really not that difficult to overcome or even that interesting. So this is a function, this is a very important function, we call it spiritual amnesia, to inspire us to have authentic experiences and emotional reactions and thoughts. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I wish we could switch it on and off at will.
Well, the beauty is we're getting to that tipping point where we do have the ability to switch it on a little bit more, at least. Maybe we don't remember everything about our divinity, but that's what the awakening process is. I mean, it's a beautiful step-by-step, slow evolution of reawakening. It should be really reawakening to divinity.
Right, and so by divinity you mean all of us, the part that all of us are connected.
Right, the part that all of us are connected, and the fact that we are actually these bright, all-knowing, brilliant beings inside of us. We just forget, but we do have the opportunity now as we reconnect with our intuition. I mean, that's one of the big tools that we use to awaken to our divinity is intuition.
And so when you say now, do you mean now because it's 2018 or now because we've chosen to step into our spiritual power?
Yeah, I say now because we've chosen to step into our spiritual power.
Okay, so that's really good. So it doesn't matter if what year it is that you're even watching this video.
No, it doesn't.
So this isn't based on time the way that we know time. This is based on y'all's time, your time. It's your time. Because if you're watching this video, then we know that you have on some level decided that you would like to be more spiritually awakened.
Right, evolved. right? This is your evolution.
Yes.
And it happens a little bit differently for everybody. But the other element of this too is that the atmosphere around us is changing. And we talk about this in the book. We talk about spiritual eras, right? So we're kind of entering a new era in this approximate time frame that's allowing us, the supportive energies around us are allowing us to start to reawaken and reconnect with our divinity.
So we all agree that we are entering or have entered into a new era, an era that makes it easier for us to remember.
Right. Well, and the beauty of this also is that we feel pulled. Our souls are speaking to us and saying, hey, you know what? It's time. It's time to wake up a little bit more.
It's great. It's great. So we have awoken to our spiritual alarm clock.
That's right. That's right. Have you heard that ringing? Probably if you're watching the video, you have on some level, right?
Exactly. For sure. That's the only reason why you found this video. So with that, we are going to end, and we just want you to know that you're doing a really great job, and because you are watching this and you are feeling the calling yourself, that to pay attention.
Right.
Do you have any other like little small tip we can give them?
Okay, so if you are interested in exploring this more deeply, this is one thing I love to do before I go to sleep, because your subconscious mind is always active, even when you're sleeping, especially when you're sleeping, probably. Before you go to bed, just say a little something in your mind that says, you know what, I'm ready to awaken to my divinity more fully. I would like to be guided to awaken to my divinity more fully. And you can even ask for a sign. Ask for, like birds singing. When you hear birds singing, you know that the universe has heard your message. You know that your higher wisdom has gotten the message. Yeah.
So easy stuff, guys. We don't make this complicated. We just want you to know that you're on the right path.
That's right.
And buy the book.
Buy
now.
the book. Gratitude plus forgiveness times love equals happiness.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, we'll see you again soon. Bye.